So hi guys and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager Creator Team Career Mode Season 6. So let's see, we have the wind tunnel, data concerned. That means we have to shut down, that means we will have to shut down the wind tunnel and the design projects. That rear wing has been manufactured. Let's see, obviously post race data doesn't matter. And the driver development, let's see, we have some big improvements for both of our drivers. That is good. And you know what, let's just see. Okay, so what we can do right now should be underflow. It's going to give us high speed performance, so that might be good. Let's see the front wing, and it's going to give us a good amount of low speed, so let's do that. 1.9 and 50 days. Okay, yeah, makes sense, 50 days, because obviously we have shut down. And let's go back, we have shut down the the design upgrade, so I can at least stack them to each other. That will be good. Let's go into underflow. Let's use a little bit of the time here. 1.8 to 17 hours should be good, and that is going to get us a lot more high speed. So guys, that should be good. Let's do 2 of that, and we are going to get that a little bit later. But guys, I mean, we still have to upgrade everything, so let's just see. And obviously we have not put the rear wing on, so let's just wait. And we have 11 days to Monte Carlo, so let's go and put the rear wing on Kush Mine. And first of all, if you haven't watched the last video, guys, go check it out, because look at that, craziness happened. As always, Kush Mine won, but the problem was Pierre Gasly, because he did not have the newest engine, newest components, and because of that he lost a little bit too much time. So chassis, he did not have rear wing too, so both of them are going to be given to him in this race, and we don't really have new engines or new components this race. So guys, everything is done, and Abby Pulling has lost performance. Wait, why? So yeah, I don't really care, so let's just go. And the good thing is, guys, the wind tunnel shutdown has been lifted, so our upgrades are going to start. And okay, so it's still, it's today, it's still going to be there. After that it will be completely done. So yeah, let's just skip and let's just go. And Kush Mine has gone to 88 rated. That is good news for us, and we have a design complete just 3 days before the race, and that is suspension. So we have 22 million, guys. So yeah, emergency manufacture of 2 suspension is not going to be much worse. So let's do that, and let's just put that one for both of our drivers. That is good. And look at that, guys, we have jumped 11 positions in the tire preservation, and the sponsor plan is completed, and we gain a little bit money. Doesn't matter, guys, we are not really worrying about the money. So let's do this first. So it's done, the sponsor plan is done. Doesn't really matter, because this doesn't really give us that much money, but it doesn't matter, guys, because we are happy with the money. So let's just do the race targets, and let's just go into the Monaco GP.
Welcome along to one of the biggest weekends in motorsports, here in Monaco. F1 descends on Monte Carlo for the Monaco Grand Prix, a glittering show on the Riviera and a crown for whoever can emerge victorious here. Space may be tight and overtakes few and far between, but that won't stop the drivers battling until the end on this iconic street circuit. In the last round, we saw the perfect blending of strategy and performance lead to a well-earned win. But can they pull it off again here? Let's see then how the weekend unfolds.
And guys, into the qualifying, let's just go and let's see. So I think, let's just change the engine. I know Monaco isn't really the one you want to change the engine in, but I guess we have to do it. So let's do that and go back, and let's just go into qualifying. And obviously the qualifying is wet, So first of all, let's see the track details. Okay, so it's going to be a big blip in the time at the middle of the session. So first of all, let's send both of our drivers out to see if they can maximize some time here. So both of these guys are out. Miney starting his lap. Purple first sector, which is 19.7, and let's see Gasly 19.8. And looks like, guys, none of these guys are coming out, and it might be because of, well, these guys are waiting for that blip, but we are right now trying to do a lap here, at least do a banker. So let's see, 34.3. Purple goes Miney, and he goes P1 with a 15.1. Let's see what Gasly can do, and race to the line. Gasly is 3 tenths slower, so let's skip for a little bit to keep up with that blip. And looks like, guys, the blip is here, so we have to send Miney and Gasly out straight away. And look at that, more or less everyone is out right now. And let's see, Miney and Gasly starting their second lap now on the same set of inter tires. And look at that, guys, these guys are, look at that, 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6 tenths faster than us. So that's why we needed to do a lap. So let's see, purple sector for Gasly in the first one. Let's see what Miney can do in the second one. And right now we are looking all right. Let me see other people. So none of these guys are really coming on. So Miney goes purple, Gasly stays green, and let's see what Miney can do. None of these guys are in our problematic proximity, so let's just go. Miney goes P1 and Gasly goes P2. And obviously it is a wet session, so you never know what happens. And guys, that is qualifying one done. And look at that, the Ferrari, well, the Mercedes were caught out by it. Liam Lawson also out, and also Jack Doohan. Well, he is not really that good, but I think Aston Martin's, wait, that is not Aston Martin, that is Red Bull's Daniel Ricciardo. He was also unlucky with the, well, the wet time. And let me see the track details. So it's going to go lower at the end. So right now let's send these guys out for at least a banker. Let's see, Porsche is out, Stroll, Verstappen, these guys are coming out. But right now we are with Miney starting our lap, and none of these guys are into the proximity of us. 21.2 and 3 tenths slower for Gasly in the first sector than Miney. That is okay, but we can still do a better lap time here. So let's see, Gasly right now behind us, and none of these guys are, none of these guys are on a lap. But Porsche he is also green in the 2 sectors, but purple for Miney in the second sector. 5 tenths faster than Gasly, and Porsche goes P1, and Miney is 3 tenths faster than him, and Gasly is a second slower. Gasly a second slower than Miney. And 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining. Let's send Miney out straight away, and then Gasly too. And guys, it looks like, okay, it looks like none of these guys are going out, so it's going to be an easy one to into Q2. None of these guys are out. They have made a mistake, and we with both of our drivers have gone P1 and P2. Look at that, guys, we were 2, well, even 3 seconds faster than these guys. I don't know why they did not go out. That is a fault of their. I am not really in that decision making for these teams. So let's see, we are here with track details. Okay, so the rain is going to increase. We need to send these guys out right now on the best tires, sending both of our drivers out. And look at that, guys, more or less everyone is going out. Miney starting his first lap, and in the wets, the best time to start a lap, it's at the start, well, when we have rain, the lowest. So 19.6 and 95 for Gasly. Purple one for Max Verstappen, he is doing good, but Miney purple has been taken by Gasly into the second sector. Max Verstappen has not, but Norris has taken that purple, and Miney goes P1 right now with Gasly P2. But there are people who are improving, and Max Verstappen goes in front, and Piastri, he is also on a lap, and Lando Norris is too. Lando Norris improves, goes on provisional pole, and let's see, Piastri though, he goes, and he also goes provisional pole. And guys, starting a final lap into Q3. Well, if he there doesn't improve, I will bring both of the drivers into the pits again. But let's see if they can. Obviously, the rain has increased, but can they do something? Let's see if they can. With Miney going green in the first sector, Gasly does not, Max Verstappen also not, but Lando Norris on a green first sector. Let's see what we can do with this. And Gasly is also starting, well, he is doing a lap, but I don't think Porsche, Sainz, these guys are not on a lap. And Norris with a purple second sector behind Max Verstappen. Let's see what he can do. But Miney here has gone, increased his lap time, well, decreased the lap time, but does not improve his position. And Lando Norris in the Red Bull has taken pole by half a tenth. And Gasly though does not improve. So guys, I think this is more or less everyone. And I don't think anyone else, even if they go out, they won't be improving. And look at that, guys, none of these guys are going out. And Lando Norris in the Red Bull finally on pole with Oscar Piastri P2. So guys, let's just go into the main race of Monaco. And before that, Theo Porsche has a 3-place grid penalty because he caused a crash in practice.
The streets of Monte Carlo are ready as the drivers now prepare for 78 laps around this historic track.
Monaco can hand out unpredictable results, just like in 1982, when 4 race leaders hit trouble. Riccardo Patrese eventually claimed the win after managing to restart his stalled car by himself with a downhill bump start.
The world's most famous street track, Circuit de Monaco, and it demands total accuracy from teams and drivers alike. Pit stops are crucially important for passing here, so timing them right can be the key to victory. The excitement is building, there's electricity in the air, but there's no surprise in that, it's race day.
And race, and we have light rain. We have light rain, and it looks like, guys, it's going to be a long race on the same set of inters. And 6 laps slower, well, 5 laps slower. And you know what, I am pretty confident about it, so let's just do that. And yeah, again, okay, so that should be good. Obviously we have to overtake many of these guys, but in the wets it's not that difficult to save that much fuel. And 5 laps, yeah, it should be easy to do it. And look at that, guys, we have a lot of tire wear to go around, but yeah, it looks like the rain is going to be going for the whole race. So guys, this race might become the best race or might be the most boring race. Let's just see what happens.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. Could this be a big race for that man, Alexander Albon?
Not where they'd want to be in P21, but honestly, they've just got to give it their best shot.
This should certainly be a good one, folks. We're here and the streets are abuzz at the Monaco Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
So Lando Norris starting on pole with Piastri into P2 and Max Verstappen into P3, trying to overtake Gasly there. Gasly though has to stay there and just stuck in behind these guys. And that was a little bit of a glitch there, but I guess, guys, that can be fixed. Let's see, we are using everything. Lando Norris stays into P1, that is good for him, and Miney is in P7. So I guess, guys, let's stop using the tires as soon as we can. And right now Gasly is just a little bit behind, but I think, guys, he will be able to do something. Let's see, where is Antonelli and Ricciardo, who has already overtaken Jack Doohan, and well, he has also overtaken Antonelli too. Good for him. Let's try to save the tires. And first and foremost, let's see the track details. And yep,
just make sure you keep
easy rain through the whole session. The track is still damp, and let's just try to save the fuel as soon as we can. And guys, lap 9 here, look at that. Max Verstappen has lost a little bit too much time to the top 2. So I think it's time to, you know what, try to go for an overtake because we have saved enough. And let's just skip for a little bit to see if we are catching up. We are, look at that, even after not pushing, we are able to catch up to the top 3 without any problem. And yeah, Max Verstappen is a little bit slow. Let's try to overtake him using 100% of the tires and 100% of the fuel. We now go for an overtake on Max Verstappen into turn 1. Did not work, but we will again have some more time. And let's see, Gasly is going around the inside. Did not work. He is a little too far. Let's see, can he overtake Max Verstappen anywhere else? I think, yeah, it's really difficult to do that. And look at that, Max Verstappen has brought all his pace back here, but he will get attacked by Gasly there, but Gasly has to stay just a little bit behind. And look at that, guys, Mini also is trying to overtake Logan Sargent. Every one of these guys are trying to save, but right now our goal is to overtake them as fast as we can. And let's skip to see if they can do it. And okay, so Max Verstappen does have the pace to keep up with the top 2. I don't know then why he is not doing that. Let's just try to save because it's a little difficult, but Mini has done it. Mini has overtaken. Let's see, Mini, and that was okay. Yeah, amazing work into the brake zone, and that is how you do it. Kush Mini into P5 overtaking Carlos Sainz. Let's keep an eye on him. He is a little bit closer to Carlos Sainz. He will try to overtake. And look at that, guys, Carlos Sainz tried something. It's not going to work that easy because we have the pace. So let's stop using the fuel and the ERS and let's save them as much as we can. And we have a yellow flag, and that is Ocon. Ocon has crashed into turn 4. Let's see what happened to him. He was in P15 and that was a Haas overtaking him. And
what the was that, honestly?
And look at
I
the
don't
team
think,
there.
guys,
They
that
all
was
knew
the
what
Haas's
that
fault.
moment meant.
That was Esteban Ocon. He was overtaken,
There's a yellow
then he
flag.
went all bent out of the shape, and that is a crash. That is a crash for Antonelli, and that might be something, guys.
Oh, and the car with a nasty crash.
And again, phasing through the wall, Antonelli crashed. But guys, we saw there is a crash between Antonelli and Ocon, and no, it's not a crash between them. It's just that these guys, both of them, have severe front wing damage now. And look at that, guys, Gasly is getting attacked by Mini. So you know what, let's try to do, okay, you know what, let's try to do team orders, and not here. And that is not what I wanted. I removed it specially for that because that has cost us more than a second. But still, guys, let's try to see, will that help us or will that put, well, Sainz or Gasly in some kind of jeopardy? It does not look like that because look at that, guys, Mini actually has the pace. He has the pace to fight for the win, and Gasly, I don't know what's happening to him. He just doesn't. And look at that, guys, Charles Leclerc has crashed into turn 5 as soon as I was trying to skip, and that is going to be the norm, and he did a Rosberg. Charles Leclerc has just done a Rosberg there. Makes sense, guys. You know what, let's try to use the battery for both of our drivers to catch up to the top 3. And guys, Tsunoda has crashed into turn 1, and there have been, I think, more like 4 crashes now, including Tsunoda's, and we have not seen a single safety car. And Tsunoda just misjudging the outer wall there into turn 1. And yeah, let's just wait, guys. And he has overtaken Max Verstappen. Good. That is what we wanted. And let's see Max Verstappen where he got overtaken.
It's certainly inviting.
Mini loving the spot here, and that was an easy overtake for him. Obviously, Max Verstappen not one of those guys who let you pass that easy, but this time Max Verstappen did not have any answer to that. But he comes back onto Mini. Did not work because Mini was just a little bit far, and that is now Max Verstappen into P4 with Gasly into P5, who is 5 seconds behind. So I think, guys, my question about if that, well, the exchange of the position with between our drivers, was that a right choice? I definitely think, because we are not even we weren't even pushing with Miney, and he was able to eke out a gap of 3 seconds, and after pushing that
Stop it.
has gone to 5 seconds.
Keep talking to
And
us about
guys,
track
lap
conditions.
43, look at that, guys. Miney has caught up. Miney has caught up to Piastri. And let me tell you one thing, I am not pushing, I am just keeping, and that is this. This is their normal pace. Miney is now within a second of Piastri. Let's push now and let's try to overtake Max Verstappen with Pierre Gasly, and let's keep an eye on Miney, who I think can overtake with the help of his ERS, which is 100% now. And wait, which Haas is that? And that is Antonelli showing his pace after getting lapped behind Miney. Yeah, it's not going to work. Let's keep an eye on Gasly, who is just a little bit behind. He is just a little bit behind Max Verstappen. Let's see, can he catch up? He is trying his best. But look at that, guys. He just does not have the pace. Gasly, I have put him on the best setup and the best tire. And look at that, guys. Miney, who has overtaken. He has overtaken for the lead even after not pushing for the tie. And this was the worst thing that could have happened to him. And that was the Mercedes blocking the way of Lando Norris. And Miney took charge of that, was able to take the lead from Lando Norris with the help of a lapped car. So that is good. That is amazing. Let's stop pushing, guys. We have used a lot of tire wear. And Gasly, you know what? I am going to give him a lap and then see if he can overtake. Yeah, it looks like, guys. And this is the time he has finally overtaken. Gasly has finally overtaken Max Verstappen, and it was again first time in Nouvelle Chicane, but this time it was around the outside goes Gasly, and Max Verstappen had to give him a little bit of space. So let's try to stop pushing, guys, because we have used a little bit too much tire wear with Gasly. And look at that, guys, Max Verstappen, well, he will try to do something, but we have the ultimate pace. Carlos Sainz, what an unlucky guy. He, after pitting on a new set of tires, was able to fight, and he just fizzes through into the wall like many others, and that is a crash for him. So let's stop pushing on the ERS for Gasly, and let's just see what happens now. And guys, we have a crash, and that is Lance Stroll. I have lost count, guys. I have lost count of how many overtakes and how many crashes have been, and that was Lance Stroll. So it was just a easy overtake and done for him. And obviously he again was a little bit, his tires just went little bit sliding into turn 4, and yeah, he just crashed there, and that is unlucky. And look at that, guys, Gasly has not been able to catch up to Piastri, and that is a little annoying. And guys, lap 72, and we have a crash, and it's Zayn Maloney. Wait, I'm sorry, what am I saying? Zayn Maloney, who has crashed. And again, what is happening, guys? These guys have lost control to their cars, and we have seen way too many crashes. And I think into turn 7 Mirabeau, and turn 5 and turn 7. So yeah, I think that is where we have seen more or less every crash happen. Nowhere else. Obviously we did saw one crash by Sonoda into turn 1. Other than that, everything else wasn't really any problem other than that. So let's see, guys, we have caught up to Piastri, and because, guys, Piastri has lost all his tire wear, so I think this is the best time for Gasly to overtake Piastri. Let's push him to catch up to Piastri, and then we will see what he can do. And let's see, can Gasly be overtake Piastri? And here goes into turn 4. Gasly goes on Piastri and into Mirabeau. He has overtaken Piastri. So let's try to save as much fuel as we can till the end. Obviously it will be really hard for us to catch up to Lando Norris, and this is the last lap for Kosciuszko, who started in P7. We did team orders with him for Gasly, and I still think that was the right choice. Let's save as much as we can with everything to bring back those fuel into the range. Obviously we have 2.5 seconds gap to Gasly. It's not going to matter. Obviously, we won't be able to catch up to Lando Norris. That will be annoying. So right now, we have saved everything. Let's push. If we can catch up to Lando, that will be fun. Let's go. And we have fuel delta warning, but it's not minus, so that will be fine. But Miney, who started P7 even after team orders, he was able to win the Monaco GP. He is absolutely dominating this season, unlike his old teammate Lewis Hamilton. He was able to do it with Gasly into P3, and he has finished the race, though he will have to stop as soon as he finishes the race. But guys, I am not really angry about it. We have done it. We have won the Monaco GP, and that is what we wanted.
Formula One's newest team, shattering all expectations here.
That was a really well executed race, I thought. Major credit to the driver, the pit wall, and the whole team for that win.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment.
And guys, amazing work for us. We have dominated the at least the 1/4 of the season right now, but let's just wish we can keep up with this till the end of the season. And there was not even a single DNF, guys. After I think around 7 or 8 crashes, we did not see even a single DNF out of this race. What a crazy stat to be saying, but that is what has happened. And Kush Maini, he is just in a league of his own this time, and with the car we have, he is doing amazing. And we are again 120 points in front of Williams. That is good, guys. So guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one.